Yeah, Bentley and Rusty out here enjoying the UMX E-Flight Sabre. Anywho, look at that little fella. Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at the flying field with the Hangar 9 Hawk. It's all ready to go. As you can see, I changed the pilot. I had to. I couldn't do the stock pilots. And then I sort of like painted the inside black. I painted over, I put some little glue dots on the gauge panels and then dry brushed them with some silver. Look a little better than the green stickers that were on there. And that's a pilot that I had bought for my T-38. I actually cut the top of the seat off and moved it up about an inch. The pilot is sitting a little too high, but that's because these cockpits are a little shallow. So anyways, we got the stickers on the inlets. We got the ventral fins on it. You can see here, everything's all set up, ready to go. Just got to put fuel in it, do my range check. Oh, shadow. But yeah, pretty sweet. It's a big model. It basically takes up the whole back of the SUV. So if we take this and the T-38 somewhere, we're gonna have to pull the tails off of this one for sure to get them both in the car. So anyways, not sure on weight. I checked the CG. It's pretty good. So it should be sweet. Excited about this one. Couple of things, and they've probably been mentioned before, but you know, obviously this is more of a BAE Hawk instead of a McDonnell Douglas T-45, which is based on the Hawk design. I don't think Hangar 9's intention with this model was to make a super scale model. I think what they made here was a sport jet that looks like a Hawk, mostly. So it's got a much bigger wing and much bigger elevators than a Hawk. I'm sure there's other small changes made to it to make it more like a sport jet. So I'm not super upset about that, but I really couldn't do the pilots. If I had two gripes with the airplane, it would be the pilots and the little baby main wheels on it. But I understand that this is a sport jet disguised as a Hawk, so I'm totally cool with that. And honestly, the scheme is pretty nice. I don't mind it. I do like the panel lines on it and everything. I just don't like having the same thing as everybody else. So probably end up changing it at some point. But anyways, ready to fly it. And it is a little breezy right now. It's crosswind, but that tends to change as the morning goes on. Anyways, let's get some fuel in this thing, do a range check, and see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Rates are set at mid right now. Taking off with partial flap. Do have the nose wheel gyro set up. And yeah, I guess let's see how this goes. Before we take off, a little smoke check. Smoke's good. Alright, brakes are set. Timer start. So far it's good. I think the gear are up and stowed. I'm going to come back around and just double check. So far I don't feel too much out of the ordinary. It does need some uptrim. Looks like the gear is up and clean. Oh, cool. Some up and some left.
Pretty smooth so far. Rates feel pretty good. I'm at mid-rate setting. It's come to full power here. That was like half an hour or so. Too much roll gain in it. I could see it once it started moving pretty good. There was a tiny bit of wing rock, so I have to turn that down just a smidge. It's definitely big and smooth.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Probably could use a CG to go back a little bit, to be quite honest. It's not bad. We're going to be going through a lot of smoke oil. Let's see, that's some knife edge here. Knife edges really nicely. Full throttle. Let's see about a slow roll maybe. Yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, let's try the flaps out. Go ahead and put a half flap. Not much pitch change. You go ahead and drop the gear. Oop, that's the wrong switch. Slows down nicely.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Set the gears down. Let's try full flap. Slows down very nice. I got a full-rate elevator for landing, so I can keep your nose up. I'm doing a slow pass first. I can encourage. Use up some more of this smoke oil here. It's got nice power, but honestly, I don't know that I'd want to fly this on anything smaller than a 170 or a 160. I'm sure it does fine with a 140, but Probably be a little bit harder to get yourself out of bad situations, but I won't slow you. Alright, let's try a touch and go here. Actually, we'll do a full stop and I'll check the fuel level. Coasting. Brakes work pretty good. I have them turned about halfway up right now. They're not all the way on. So let's check the fuel level and see if we got enough time for another couple of minutes or so. It's a gigantic tank. Alright, well, there's a lot of fuel left in this thing. Not a ton of smoke oil, but... okay, so looks like they're up and clean. Flaps up. Oh, you know what? I should have dropped my aileron guns. Alright, well, we get to see another landing here. I forgot I was going to change my aileron gains. This thing lands sweet, guys. This is a real sweetheart.
Minus 1 minute.
Most big jets are, but definitely a nice flying airplane. Look at that. Sweet. Wheelie. Of course, that gear didn't come down.
All right, well, it must have sucked up a bunch of air because did not like that full throttle climb out. The gear came most of the way down this side. I don't know why it didn't come down at first, but anyways, that was exciting. Well, that's I don't think it's hurt. Might have scuffed the wingtip a little bit because it wasn't quite on the gear on the right side. But anyways, that was fun. All right, well, it's a fantastic flyer. We'll figure that out. Shouldn't have sucked up any air. There was quite a bit of fuel left in it, but all right, well, she's in one piece. First dead stick landing out of the way. And hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, so a little addendum to the video. Now that I have my breath back after I ran down to the airplane while I was sitting there smoking. For some reason, the UAT is like half full, which that's a lot of air. So typically when you do inverted maneuvers or whatnot, it does pick up some air as the clunk in the main tank, you know, is going with the fuel. But you can see how much fuel is left in it. Quite a bit still. That's, you know, a third of a tank and a little less than half on the smoke oil. But yeah, well, what happened was as I was climbing out in that steep angle, all of this fuel went to the back and it started sucking up air at the front of this, at the pickup portion. So That's why it flamed out. Very strange. There's a bunch of air in the lines, obviously, from it picking up air in the UAT. So very strange. The model's not hurt. It did scuff that right wingtip, but I got everything cleaned up. Everything's fine. Recycled the gear. It all works okay. So there's no FOD in the turbine or anything. It mostly just landed in the dirt, aside from that one gear being not fully down. And I don't know why it didn't decide to come out that time, because it's worked every single other time. So anyways, she's in one piece. The boys are out flying the UMX Trojan, and yeah, we're going to fuel her up and fly it again, but keeping in mind that for some reason this thing is picking up a lot of fuel. So I'm going to be flying it, landing it, looking at it, and seeing what the deal is. But I don't know what fix there is for that. I don't think putting the UAT at an angle would do anything. I think these are meant to be positioned flat. I think it's picking up air in the tank as you're doing maneuvers, which it's got a super long line with a big heavy clunk on it, so it should be moving with the fuel. You would think a big single tank like this wouldn't have any issues with fuel pickup. So anyways, I guess that's where we're at, and yeah, we'll take some more video of this thing on a later flight today. But yep, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, another addendum to the video. So second flight, it didn't quit on me because it started to sputter and I caught it in time, but same fuel level, and I had landed it to check the UAT, and the UAT was full, and I took back off and climbed back out, and it started to sputter, so I came in and landed. UAT's half full, tank has about a third of a tank in it. I thought, well, maybe the clunk fell off and the hose is just sitting in there. The clunk did not fall off. How could this not be picking up fuel with a third of a tank? I have no idea. It's not making any sense. So if someone has any ideas why I'm not picking up fuel, let me know. Pretty weird. Anyways, I gotta say, after the second flight, this thing flies amazing. Slow rolls, knife edge all day long, super easy, very easy to land. In my opinion, this is just as good of a jet trainer as the MB339, so maybe even better. I don't know, but flies amazing. Just gotta get this fuel system thing figured out. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this for the third time or fourth time, and we'll see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's me. I'm back again for fourth time, fifth time. So we just did flight number 3. About 12 minutes worth of flight time. I pulled the clunk out, and when I built this thing, I had measured for the clunk line just the length of the tank, but not realizing how deep the tank is. By the time it sat into the clunk was, this far from the end of the tank, I didn't think that was going to be that big of a deal. But anyways, apparently it was. So I took a piece of hose off of my smoke pump and made a longer clunk line for it. Just at a 12-minute flight. As you can see, the fuel is almost out. I do have some air in the trap, but not a bunch. It's because I was doing a bunch of rolls and loops towards the end of that flight, so that makes sense. But it's not like it was picking up air or anything. So anyways, update number 5. But it's flying fantastic. This thing is incredible. So looking forward to more flights, and yeah. Once again, hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it online, whatever you want to do. Definitely, if you're interested in one of these airplanes and you're serious about getting one, I would do it. These are awesome flying airplanes. So anyways, super happy with it. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you in the next one.